another 25 students. I don't know why they have not joined still. So this time I'll be taking both data structures theory as well as laboratory. Okay. So the laboratory consists of 12 programs completely. This data structures laboratory that what we have, it consists of 12 complete programs. Is it audible? Someone reply fast. Is audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. Thank you. So be attentive. This is a very important instruction class. That's why I used to tell students to join in time. So still many of students have not joined. Anyhow, I'll record the session. So you can go with the recorded session also later. So you can go and check with the descriptions what I have given there. Okay. So basics of C programming, still any description is required. C programming last semester that we have learned already. So any of the basic concepts is required. I want the reply in the public chat, or someone you can unmute one or two students randomly and answer. So what type of input you want for this laboratory? So since this is completely based on the programming that see what we have learned in the second semester. So someone you can unmute and answer. Not an issue. Yes? Is anyone facing a network issues? I think now the network issue is resolved. Okay. So some they are telling yes and some they are telling no. Okay, fine. So anyhow, I'll brush up with the basic concepts, what and all, which is required for writing the programs. I think the data types and basic descriptions of the various data types and how to use the functions, how to use the arrays and data structures. So we have generally 5 data structures: stacks, queues, linked list, graphs, and trees. These are the 5 data structures. This laboratory is consist of programs completely based on this data structures only. These 5 data structures. So first data structure, stack. Based on stack, so you will be having 2 programs on stacks. So how to insert an element into a stack or how to delete an element into the stack. So that complete information that we're going to learn in the stack data structure concepts. So this laboratory consists of 12 programs. So this will be evaluated for 100 marks. That's a brief description I would like to give you. What is a main advantage of this laboratory that after learning? So a placement related, as well as if you're going for any of higher studies and so on, this concepts are very important throughout your career. As you are a computer science background students, throughout your career this laboratory is very important. Okay, so make sure that all the programs that you execute this time. So last time you executed in or around the part A and part B, some partially you have executed. By the time lockdown arose, and in or around some students they have practiced in the homes and they have given the output also. Here I thought of giving some virtual type of programs that I'll give an assignment for you. You have to write that programs and submit it in this assignment tab. Here I will create one assignment tab in this, by God, that data structure laboratory. Today I will be giving one program. Let me see how many students will submit an assignment for that program. Okay, so basic concepts I think you people know well. So here this 12 complete programs is based on a first program, a very first program to develop and implement. Generally I'll go with the syllabus first. Today I'll brief describe about the syllabus. Next coming laboratory I'm going to explain about a complete program of basic structures. First I'll go with the basic structures, then I'll go with the step-by-step procedure. Is it okay? So I want an instant reply. This is not a theory class I am doing. This is a practical oriented class. So parallelly, I want the reply from the students. Okay. So be attentive. Don't negligent during the classes. Yeah, thank you. So you can see here. So this laboratory, a practical experience and design and develop to analyze and evaluation testing of what? A performance of an algorithm, a linear data structures such as stacks, queues, and linked lists. So what are linear data structures? Yesterday I briefly explained about linear data structures. So someone, can you tell what are linear data structures and what are non-linear data structures? Type it in the message. What are linear and what are non-linear? Yesterday I given a brief description in the Google Meet. What are linear data structures and what are non-linear data structures? Yes. Elements arranged in a sequential manner. Yes, Aditya Verma, correct. Sequential manner means what is that? So any example for that? So every answer is there that I have loaded in this presentation there. So linear data structures, data items are arranged in a chronological sequence. Fine, good. So arrays, fine. Yes, arrays are in sequential order as well as stack also. Similarly, the non-linear data structures what we have here, trees and graphs. Is it non-linear data structures is ordered data structure or unordered data structure? Non-linear is ordered or unordered? Yes, unordered, Pranati. Correct. So I want the same type of reply from all the 70 students. Almost simply people are sitting there. I don't know why. So I have taken attendance. That attendance will be sent to the principal office. Unordered. Correct. Good. Okay. So now, let's see. We have to implement these programs either in Linux or Windows platform. You are more familiar with the Linux platform, I think. So C programming we have done. So we'll go with the Windows platform this time with the code blocks or a Turbo C++ compiler. Any of the compiler we can use it to run on this. So first program here, design and develop, implement a menu driven program in C for following array operations. Array plays a major role for this throughout data structures, and as well as pointer concepts also plays a major role for this throughout data structure concepts. Okay. Okay. So array plays a major role. So USN number 72. Who is this USN number 72? You have to send the name. Someone tell who is that 72 USN name? Section number B. Who is 72 USN? 71 or 70, you might be knowing it, no? You tell the name, I will enroll that fellow. So he's keep on putting a message in between, lot of disturbance. So next time onwards, I'll switch off it and I'll do. Okay, fine. So here, arrays plays a major role for the following operations. First, we need to create an array of n integer elements. This part is more familiar for you. What are the logic we are using for creating an elements? So what type of looping we are using to read the elements of an array? What is the looping structure used to read an element of an array? So this I repeated many a times. Yeah, for loop. Good. Somehow you are active in the session. Very nice. So for loop we are using to create a array elements. So display that array elements with suitable headings. So here insert a element for a concerned position based on the stacks. Delete a element from the given valid position and exit from that concerned array what you have read. So this is about how to create elements of a array. So next part, program number 2, a brief description only I will give this. So next class onwards we'll start with the updated programs. So in the program number 2 here you can see a C program, design and develop a C program for a following string operations. So what are the string operations? This we have learned already. What are the string manipulation functions we have? What are the various string manipulation functions we have? For what is that Vanish for? Okay. Mohammad Saif, yes, tell. Only string length and concatenate. String copy, string compare, string length. Okay, then only hardly some 5 to 10 students they have answered. What about remaining? All are sleeping. Huh? Question number 1. So now I will take the attendance once again. Again, people are coming, going, quitting. What is this? So once you are entered, you should not quit. STR cat. You want all the students should be in the active mode. strcmp, strcopy, concat. So randomly I'll ask the questions now. So you need to explain there by unmuting your volumes. Okay. So here, reading a string using this str variable and pat and replace the string. So we need to match the pattern and replace the string. Perform pattern matching operations and replacing of the matching string will be the second program. Using these some of the string manipulation operations, we need to perform this string related function here. Okay. Program number 3 is based on a pure data structure called as stack. What type of data structure is a stack? So yesterday only I told what is a stack. It's a what type of data structure, how the data are inserted or pushed. In stack, how the data are pushed. So there is a some 4-letter keyword I told for the stack. How the stack works. It's a linear data structure. Yeah, we know. That is not FIFO. It is a LIFO. Abdul Yusuf Khan. Don't be so smart. FIFO is for queue. LIFO is for stack. Okay. Good. So last in, first out data structure is nothing but a stack. So what are the operations that we can perform on the stack? That only here we are calculating that. A first part push operation, second part pop operation, third demonstrate how stack is used to check a palindrome and demonstrate overflow and underflow of the stack. So overflow means even once there will be some limitations, we will going to fix it there for a stack operations. Once it is completed, overflow of the stack or underflow of the stack, and display the stack elements. If the elements are present in the stack, so that 5 different functions we have to create for this stack operations. Here everything is dealt with the functions, pointers, arrays. So if you are familiar with those 3 parts, it is completely done. Mainly the pointer concept. So is a repetition required for the pointer concepts? What do you mean by a pointer? Someone answer. What do you mean by a pointer? Variable that stores the address of another variable. Yes, correct. Variable which holds the address of another variable. Yeah. Stores memory address. Good. It stores address of another variable. Okay, good. Then is it understanding? Is the voice is clear? Is it understanding or any difficulty? Please let me know. So pointer concept is done. Okay, no problem. So almost many of definitions are received. So is the concept a brief concept? What I am telling, is it understanding? A way of teaching is okay or anything you want to change? So let me know that also. Is it okay? Then fine. Thank you. So we'll continue with this. So design and develop next program. Okay, no problem. Done. A fourth program, same type of similar programs we will be having for different type of data structures. Sample 5 I have taken here. Another 5 I will be keep on explaining one by one, little bit slowly. So this is a 2 hours of a laboratory we have to take, right? So next laboratory, now I will give one assignment task for you people to create a structure. So okay, so be ready with a structure, type a structure and put it in a public chat. I will clear this public chat now. So clear. So now the question is how to create a structure. I want answer from all the students. Please do not copy paste from your friends. So type it by your own. Okay. How to create a structure. So complete structure. Banerjee, complete structure you type it down. 5 minutes of time I will give for that. So you prepare and that's a, don't keep only simple structure. So after typing a complete structure, so then you press a post button there, arrow post button, send message. So simply don't type struct and press enter. Struct class, what is that? Yeah, Chirantan Banerjee. Now it is correct. Struct node int data, struct node next. So I went already went to the data structures part. I think so. Linked list, Chirantan. So I asked to create only a simple structure. How to create a simple structure? Yeah, Aryan is done correctly. So these answers, what you are typing will be recorded. Okay, that I will take it for the assessment of the marks. Okay, so try to type it properly and post it answers. Okay, I think it's completed. So if completed, I'll extract the answers and clear the answers. Once it's extracted, it is done. So next, I'll clear it. So now the second question is, how do you define a pointer? Let me check the basic concepts, how much you have learned. So that's why I'm checking the basic concepts so that next class onwards I can go with the basics with the another further process of the programs. So how do you define a pointer and declare a pointer? Declaration of a pointer, how you will do. Next question, how do you declare a pointer? I want the answers from each and every student, even though if it is wrong. So let me correct yourself. Who are all done the wrong, I'll analyze and give the solutions for those students. So another 5-10 minutes, complete the process fast. Then I'll go with the next concept. I want declaration of pointer along with declaration of pointer. So I think only Aryan is doing it properly. I think so. Some students they are doing it properly. Some they are declaring only the basics. You can call it as a pointer symbol. Chakravardhan, that you can call it as pointer symbol instead of asterisk there. So directly you give the declaration part. Okay, I think all the completed. Now let me take the attendance properly. So I request all the students type your USN in your message box and keep it ready. Once I call your USN number, then you have to send the message. I want it in a sequence order. So I want sequence order USN numbers. Type your complete USN in a message box and keep it ready. Okay. So USN number 1, post the message. Once I call with the USN number, you have to post the message. If not posted, I will mark it as absent. USN 1. Two, USN number 2, USN 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Later names and USNs are matched there. Don't cheat. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, not there, I think. Okay. I told I'll be taking attendance in sequence. I'll be spending 5 to 10 minutes for that. So yeah, that's why I know that you people are playing. That's why I taken in the middle of the class. Okay. So 6211 disconnect. Say it will connect, man. So morning I am doing. Okay. Okay. Akila Chakravardhan. Let me check how much time you will be active. I'll see the log report. Log report is also there. Okay, fine. Who is that? 11, 62, and 82. Akhil Chakravardhan, what is your reversion? 11. Okay. Mohammad Saif, 82. Okay. Janvi also 62. Only this much. No, I'll be clearing this. Again and again, I cannot take the records. Okay, fine. So any clarification or any doubts is there, you can ask. So another 5-10 minutes of time is there. Next lab, how many of you have the laptops? So can you put it promptly? I want the answer. Promptly, I want the answer. Put your name by the name itself is sufficient. How many of you have the laptop? Yes? No? So that the parallelly I'll be explaining the programs to do. Desktop is also sufficient. So not only the laptop, system or laptop, anything, no problem. For this complete month, I think for the online sessions of the programming execution, so that you can start parallelly executing your programs. Okay. Mohammed Saif, yes or no? I asked, man. Not I do, I have, I so on. So that will be a analysis will be easy for that. Only once you put, please. Only once, either yes or no. So analysis will be easy. And this much, all the students I want, all the 72 reports, I should have those here. So I think a majority, only 1, 2. So I think there is no problem for executing the program. Since I told this is a very important subject, you have to do it. So try doing the programs, and I'll give the softwares next time. Gmail group, if it is created, I'll share it through the Gmail group. If not, I'll share it with the WhatsApp group. A software required for running this. Even if you have a Linux platform with GCC also sufficient. If not, I'll give the code blocks. It's a link for that software. It's a free open source software you can download and install. And parallelly, I'll give the logic of the program. Start typing. Next laboratory onwards to complete hours, half an hour instruction, half an hour execution of program. Similarly, one complete program for one laboratory, we need to complete that process. Is it okay? Okay. I think students are more active than. Good. Okay. Have a nice day. Next laboratory we will see. Next we will be having